Hello and welcome to Clearview News Desk. We're reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. I am Florence Joshua. Welcome. A chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Fabiyo Oladimeji, has dismissed the news making the rounds that former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan is contesting the 2027 presidential ticket as mere speculations. Fabiye, who was the party's chief accountant and national president, Turaki Vanguard, bared his mind in an exclusive telephone interview with Clearview News Desk. From this end, we are adding authoritatively that this close ally of former Nigeria's Vice President Atiku Abubakar will be leaving PDP within the next 2 weeks. His reaction now on Goodluck Jonathan contesting for Nigeria's presidency again.
First and foremost, I'd like to say that President Goodluck Jonathan is not a novice in the politics of Nigeria. He has risen through the rank from governor, deputy governor to vice president to president. He understands the intricacies, surrounding running for president of this country. One is qualified constitutionally, and now there's serious southern presidency agitation. I guess we want to, throw his heart into the ring and all that. But as far as I know, he has not declared any intention. Maybe some people are trying to bring him in. Some people are trying to lure him to run. That's what the far that I know. And I think he's going on consultation. So not that he has declared. If he has declared, he would have known that he has declared. As far as I know, I don't think he has declared. And when we look at it, everything in life, everything positive about strategy, you don't get your strategy right. And I always question those who are saying he wants the southern presidency is desirable. Yes. Now, if President Goodluck Jonathan should come out now and say he's running for president, in the PDP, the Minister of FCT is in charge of PDP, and he has openly declared with his own people, with his own group, followers, that he's going to support President Tinubu. How is that going to work, sir? How is that going to work? That is the question we should be asking ourselves. So President Goodluck will be going into an election like somebody who is working in the dark, because we will not have the buy-in of the group that are supporting Minister Wike. Everybody knows it's not going to work for him. So I don't know how that is going to be possible. I think the PDP has boxed itself again into a corner by insisting that it must be a southern president when the man that's actually controlling the party is already supporting the president who is in the opposition. So President Goodluck understands all of this fact. I believe so. And I don't think you shouldn't play one game that you say, are you open? No political novice game or something like that.
Yes.
It doesn't, at his level, you don't do that. So I think we'll wait to see how everything pans out in the next couple of months and in next year.
A former media aide to ex-President Muhammadu Buhari, Lauretta Onochie, has criticized President Bola Tinubu for failing to appoint replacements for Nigeria's ambassadors abroad. Onochie accused the president of running the country like a private WhatsApp group, referencing his long delay in naming new envoys since recalling all Nigerian ambassadors in September 2023. Nearly 2 years later, Nigeria's foreign missions remain without substantive heads, raising concerns over the country's diplomatic presence on the global stage. Ambassadors are essential for representing national interests and maintaining diplomatic relations in host countries. On a post shared via her X handle, Onochie further alleged that the president prefers to focus on countries like St. Lucia and Kazakhstan, where he can be idolized and worshipped for the right price. She said a strategist who doesn't know that Nigeria needs ambassador to relate with the rest of the world is running Nigeria like a private WhatsApp group. Fuji music icon King Wasiu Ayinde Marshall, popularly known as K1D Ultimate, has denied allegations of misconduct at Abuja's Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. In a statement issued by his media aide, K1 insisted he was the victim, not the aggressor, during the August 5 incident, dismissing reports that he violated aviation protocols while boarding a value jet flight. He explained the substance in question was merely bottled water However, the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria tells a different story. FAN's Director of Public Affairs, Ms. Obiageli Ora, stated that the singer attempted to board with alcohol, refused repeated warnings, and allegedly spilled the drink on a security officer. The situation escalated, forcing aviation security to intervene and escort him off the aircraft. The Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) is set to blacklist popular Fuji musician Wasiu Ayinde Marshal Kwamwan following his airport drama with officials of ValueJet Airline at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. This was announced by Michael Achimugu, the NCAA's Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, during a press briefing this Thursday. He said, "What I must assure the general public is that everybody involved in this will be brought to book. As we speak, the passenger, Wasiu Ayinde, otherwise known as Kwamwan, is going to be blacklisted for the next 6 months, flying in Nigeria." According to him, the NCAA has written to the Attorney General of the Federation and the Inspector General of Police to initiate legal proceedings against the musician. When asked if the artist will be prosecuted given his closeness to President Bola Tinubu and Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, the director said the NCAA is committed to the rule of law and no individual, regardless of status, is exempted from due process, with Wasiu Ayinde's closeness to the High and Mighty. Clearview News Desk is joining other curious Nigerians to act to see how this threat would be carried out. The controversy surrounding the conduct of the 2025 West African Senior School Certificate Examinations may not yet be over, as the examination body has recalled the earlier released results. In a statement issued this Thursday and signed by its acting head of public affairs, Moyosola Adesina, WAEC stated that it had identified glitches in the process that led to the compilation of the results, earlier released, and shut down the result checker portal. According to the statement, WAEC said the subjects affected in the process are those it serialized, which are mathematics, English, biology, and economics. The examination body has therefore requested that candidates who had previously checked their results disregard what they currently hold and return to the site within the next 24 hours to check again for updated results. The 3-year war that began with Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022 may soon come to an end, as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Thursday called for a face-to-face meeting with Vladimir Putin to end the war, after Donald Trump's special envoy held talks with the Russian leader in Moscow.
Even as the exact details of the talks between U.S. President Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, and Russia's President Putin has not been made available, observers are optimistic of a positive outcome, as President Trump hailed the talk as highly productive. After U.S. talk with Putin, Zelensky said he had spoken with Trump and a meeting is expected between himself and Putin. Trump is also looking into a trilateral meeting with Putin and Zelensky, all in order to resolve the war. The 3-year war, which began in 2022, has witnessed a lot of casualties, with Ukrainians having to seek asylum in foreign countries, leading to a halt in economic activities. Some observers are, however, unsure if Putin is buying the idea of a peace talk, following U.S. 50% tariff on India over its import of Russian oil, in an attempt to discourage buyers of Russian oil, in order to make Russia run out of resources and thereby end the war. Some have said Putin might be waiting for a calculated time to resume fresh attacks on Ukraine. However, the talks, which are expected to take place in the coming weeks, can be a major turnaround in the war. Abiola Alafe reporting for Clearview News.
And that's the news. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter at Clearview Online. Many thanks for watching. I am Florence Joshua. Bye for now.